Hello good people, I hope this finds you well. Welcome to the channel. Today we are going to cover top 5 money mistakes that are making you broke. Financial literacy is one of the most ignored subjects by many people wanting to keep as far as possible from the conversation. In fact, many will opt to discuss religion, politics and so forth, but not money. But why ignore a topic that is so crucial to your well-being? Why? You go to work every morning from Monday to Friday, others till Saturday to make money. You receive your paycheck every second week or at the end of the month, but you are hesitant to get yourself well acquainted on money matters. Most people think that there is no money nowadays, but the truth of the matter is the world is littered with money. What matters most is how you use it when you have it. In case you have an issue with money, maybe you feel you are always broke, stick around, I got your back. Let's discuss 5 critical mistakes that may be pushing you far away from your financial freedom. Number 1, having no budget. A budget is a mechanism to assist you ration on your expenses so that the limited resources you have at your disposal can last you longer. To contextualize this, imagine you are a hiker setting out to climb one of the highest mountains in your area, but you have only 1 liter of water. Considering what's ahead of you, how would you use that water? I suppose you mentioned ration, and you are right. On money matters, ration on your expenses so that the little cash you have can push you till the next paycheck. Number 2, financing major purchases through debt. Think of Jack. He has been yearning to drive a nice car in town. Unfortunately, his bank balance isn't enough to purchase the dream car. So he arranges with the car dealership to take it on loan, which is payable in the next 3 years. He pays for it for the first couple of months and really enjoys the hype until he suddenly loses his job. The debt is no longer serviceable, and the car dealership threatens to auction the vehicle, which they sooner than later do. Jack is left frustrated and in anguish. Thinking of such a scenario, it could have been avoided if Jack accumulated a bigger chunk of the car's purchase value and only took a small fraction as debt. That could have been manageable. This is a mistake that many people do every day, but now at least you know you don't have to do the same mistake yourself. Number 3, depending on a single income source. Think of a river starting in the mountains and flows hundreds of miles before draining its water into a lake. This river has no tributaries adding to its flow. In your honest opinion, will the volume of water entering the lake from the river be equal to that at the river source? Drop your answer in the comment section. I hope you said no, as some of the water is consumed along the way by animals, by humans, and also seeps into the earth's crust. How about if the river had a few tributaries along the way? The volume of the water entering the lake would be much higher, right? So how is it comparable to our financial life? If you are depending on a single stream of income to feed your family, to pay for your mortgage, finance your car, and a few other expenses, chances are by the time your next paycheck is due, you are already in debt. How about if you had multiple sources of income? You would probably not be in such distress. Number 4, purchasing without negotiating for a price. Most of the times we never negotiate the price of stuff and services we consume, thinking the seller offers them at a fixed price. Thus, we end up spending too much. If you are a good customer and have months if not years of royal payments under your name, chances are you can call the supplier and ask if they can offer you better prices. You think they'll turn you down? Of course not. They will think you have found a cheaper alternative, so they are open to talks. Next time you are entering into an agreement or buying items of value, bring your negotiation skills at play. That can potentially save you thousands of bucks. Number 5, lack of an emergency fund. Emergencies are occurrences one never wished for, but they come through at one particular point in time or the other. For a financially independent person, an emergency fund is a must-have. This will help make you feel relief and safer from imminent distress situations. If you don't have one, you are making yourself financially vulnerable, limiting your options when something comes up, making it difficult to achieve your financial goals, exposing yourself to avoidable debts that are obviously payable with high interests. So folks, save yourself the anguish of emergency distress. Start saving a small fraction of your income for that rainy day, in case it comes. I hope you learned something today. Please don't do these mistakes, and chances are your financial starting tomorrow will be better. Thank you folks for your time. Please support us by liking the video and subscribing to the channel.